Good evening, you're watching the news on Croatian television. Late last night, the HDZ and People's Party agreed on how government will proceed with education reforms. The plan is to overhaul the elementary and high school curriculum through a pilot program during the 2018-2019 school year. Apparently, neither current chair Dijana Vican nor Education Minister Blaženka Divjak will preside over the Commission for the implementing of government's education strategy. There have, however, been rumors that Prime Minister Andrej Plenković could preside over the Commission himself.
As I told you, yesterday we had a good meeting with our partners. We will make certain modifications. Regardless of how you look at it, I lead this committee in terms of deciding its makeup, and that's how it will remain in the future.
We agreed that we would give the existing expert committee enough space, time and support, so that by next Friday they draft this action plan and that after that it would undergo transformation. So I ask you for a little more patience.
In related news, close to 2,700 students with special needs will have teaching assistants for this school year. The Education Ministry has issued more than 50 contracts for the allocation of non-refundable grants to cities and counties for that purpose. The total value of the four-year project is roughly €63.5 million.
I have to say that the majority of children in Zagreb County have received special needs teaching assistance, and by this I mean almost the required amount. If I compare the current situation with 3 years ago when we started this project, then we had 70 teaching assistants, and now that number has jumped to 104.
Turning to the economy, according to the latest report from Eurostat, Croatia saw the biggest year-on-year decline in unemployment among all EU member states in July at 2.6%. However, the country's unemployment rate is still in the double digits. There were 189,000 unemployed in July, which is down by 52,000 from last year. Staying with the EU, the results of a food quality study have proven that the vast majority of products sold in Croatia differ greatly in quality and price from the same products sold in Western EU countries. Croatian member of European Parliament, Biljana Borzan, says she plans to use the test results to push the European Parliament to put EU consumers on equal footing.
I hope that even without legislative changes, producers will take this as an impetus to change their business policy. For those who refuse to do so, a few of us Europarliamentarians who are committed to this struggle will continue to push the issue so that this is defined as unfair market practice and ultimately eliminated entirely.
In other news, a government-subsidized mortgage program will be launched on Monday. The government agency in charge of the program published the forms applicants will need to fill out on its website today. The real estate agency will begin accepting applications on September 4th. Croatia has set aside €2.2 million for the program. Prime Minister Andrej Plenković attended a session of the Virovitica-Podravina County Assembly today. The PM offered government support to the county and the city of Virovitica through a series of projects aimed at improving the demographic picture in Slavonia.
This is the continuation of a strong developmental policy. This is one of 5 Slavonian counties the government is focusing on through the Slavonia project, through agriculture, better transport connections, and demographic revival. And with a synergy of national and European funds, this will encourage the equal regional development of Croatia.
After Prime Minister Andrej Plenković said yesterday that the construction of the Pelješac Bridge will go ahead as planned, the chairman of the Council of Ministers of Bosnia and Herzegovina, Denis Zvizdić, said that Sarajevo will continue dialogue with Zagreb on the issue. He added, however, that the dialogue must be based on mutual understanding and international law. He also said that the two countries must resolve the issue of the demarcation of their shared border, specifically with regard to Bosnia and Herzegovina's access to international waters. The Zagreb City Assembly voted late last night to rename Marshal Tito Square to Republic of Croatia Square. The vote came after a marathon debate lasting into the early morning. The majority defended the decision by saying that Tito was a communist dictator. Opponents argued that the former Yugoslav leader was a major statesman of his day and the leader of the anti-fascist movement in Croatia.
I have to admit that I'm quite excited. I truly believe that this would happen today. We and the Party for Independent Croatia are all very pleased, and we will definitely celebrate this victory with those who support us.
Unfortunately, I think this leadership in Zagreb, especially with the Independent Croatia bench, will continue to impose these kinds of topics on the daily agenda and further divide our society instead of addressing more important issues.
Taking a quick look at sports, Croatia played its first game of Eurobasket 2017 today, beating Hungary 67-58. Bojan Bogdanovic led the team with 23 points. Also in Group C action today, Spain beat Montenegro 99-60. Hosts Romania are currently in action against the Czech Republic. Croatia's next game is against Romania tomorrow at 7:30 local time.
I think we let Hungary into the game. We gave them too many second chances, meaning offensive rebounds. We had 10 turnovers in the first half, and then later it turned into a cat-and-mouse game. But we knew it was going to be difficult, and the most important thing is that we took this first win. There are no easy opponents, but I think that this was a good test run for what awaits us tomorrow, which will be important to win so that we can go into the final 16 relaxed. Because if all of our games are like this, on a knife's edge, that might be good for practice, but I think it would be much smarter to resolve this earlier.
Moving to tennis and the U.S. Open. Croatia's Marin Cilic fell short of the fourth round of play after losing to Diego Schwartzman of Argentina in 4 sets today. Borna Coric is currently in action against South African Kevin Anderson. Later tonight, Dona Vekic will play Latvian Anastasia Sevastova for a place in the round of 16. And now the forecast for tomorrow. Predominantly overcast with rain and thunderstorms. Some parts of the country could see heavier downpours. There will be a moderate to strong southeasterly in Dalmatia, while the northern Adriatic will see a southwesterly. Morning lows of 14 to 18 degrees Celsius in the interior, 12 in mountainous regions, and 18 to 23 on the coast, will give way to highs of 20 to 25 degrees. Warmer in eastern and southern parts of the country, with highs of up to 30 degrees. The 3-day forecast for the interior calls for even colder weather on Sunday. Predominantly overcast skies will be accompanied by intermittent rain and thunderstorms. Monday will see more stable weather with at least partly sunny skies. Passing cloud cover is expected on Tuesday with some isolated showers. The coast will see rain and thunderstorms on Sunday morning, especially in southern Dalmatia. There will be a moderate to strong northerly and northeasterly with gale-force gusts in some places. Winds will die down on Monday when there will be some sun. Tuesday will see a new round of cloud cover, isolated showers and thunderstorms, and strong northeasterly winds. And that wraps up the news. Be sure to join us again tomorrow night.